related to support education, and now, because of that, I'm going to reveal the grandmother of all dreamers. I think more than me, Guru Prasad could reveal that. Have you said this to your son? Study only for 10th standard and rest of your life. Okay, that's the greatest rumor, like grandmother of all the rules. Study only for 10th, you can enjoy. Study only for 12th, you can enjoy. Study only for engineering, you can enjoy. And why I mention engineering is, whatever you are good at, do it after engineering. So that's the policy of guys in India. Now, coming to the third speaker of this session, I can call him as Modi of Medley, because he hardly visits the home club. And whenever he visits, he will give a bang performance. And this person is a farmer by birth and software engineer by profession. He is working in soft-acrylic technologies. And before asking third speaker, I would like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Janani, to mention his objectives.
Toastmaster Amit is giving his project 7 from the Competent Communicators Manual. His project objectives are: collect information about your topic from numerous sources, carefully support your points and opinions with specific facts, examples and illustrations gathered through research. Time, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best now.
Toastmaster Amit Kumar. Respect Datta. Respect Datta, Toastmaster Amit.
Can you imagine? We Indians waste as much food as the whole United Kingdom's consume. Can you imagine the hard work behind the plate of food that we just had a couple of hours before in your lunch? Have you ever thought of it? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Datta is an average farmer who works hard to meet his day's need. He has a sweet daughter, Madhvi, who is 6 years old. Dad, you promised me you will buy a new bag for me. Yes, beta, definitely I'll buy. Dad, you always promise me, but you never fulfill my wishes. Datta was aware that he barely has enough money to eat, and the promise he made, the one he would hardly be able to fulfill. Trust me, beta. I am going to sell the vegetables in the market. Will you join me? Yes, Dad. On the other side, a lady with her daughter got down from a brand new Toyota. This was the 4th car that her husband bought. She went to the vegetable shop. How much for these potatoes? She asked to the farmer. Ma'am, these are 20 rupees per kg. Farmer replied. What? Are you insane? How can you loot the common people like us? She bargained and gave him 15 rupees. The farmer cried for rest of the money, but this lady did not budge. Madhvi watches her dad, helpless and sad. He was the same Datta. She then stares at the daughter of that little lady, That girl was carrying the same Chota Bheem bag that Madhvi wanted. Madhvi hugs her dad and said, Dad, I don't need a new bag. This is not the only case with Datta. A figure said that 60% of population in India dependent on agriculture. This huge figure forced me to think, why Datta and a large number of people do agriculture in this country? Is it really profitable? A survey says that an average household makes 6,500 rupees per month from all sorts of income. Srirangarajan Committee on Poverty stated that a household consists of 5 people, means that the only at 45 rupees per day. He has to save the money for the next crop, for the single set of clothes, that too once in a year, for the education of his children, and for their dowry too. Just put 5 rupees. This is the condition of almost every small scale farmer in India. Does Datta daily earn 45 rupees? No. Let me zoom the picture of Datta's life. Datta only earns money when he sells the vegetable to the market. Does Datta daily sells the vegetable in the market? No. Because it takes 60 to 80 days to get the crop ready. Then how could he manage his basic needs on those days? Few months back, he lent some money from a money lender, but never came in a situation to pay it back. The money lender seized his land, and he was facing the continuous torture from him. So much stress to handle. He was worried how to feed his family, embarrassed, being harassed brutally in front of their kids. Datta imagined that instead of losing the identity from a farmer to beggar, instead of living a life with lost dignity, he just not chose to kill himself, but also his family. A government report says that one farmer committed suicide on every 32 minutes in India from 1997 to 2005. Friends, the food that you just had a couple of hours before in your lunch, there was so much hard work behind it. Let me ask you a simple question. How many of you finished everything that you had in your lunch? Sometimes a farmer has to wait or suspend 3 seasons to cultivate a crop, but it won't take 3 seconds for us to disrespect his work and waste the food. Sometimes a farmer's life gets harvested even before the food gets served in our plate. It is not in our hand to save them, but it is in our hand to respect them. Your postmaster, respect